This will begin to make things right. We are going again. I'm starting in the Rocky Desert this time. This is my favorite biome. I've tested all of them. This has been my favorite. I'm skipping the onboarding. I've gotten better at this game. In between the last time you saw me and this time, it looks like it's only been a day, but it's actually been several weeks because I recorded so far ahead. So that's what I'm looking for right there. That's our starting point. But I'm going to do a couple quick things first to help myself out. We're looking for that structure as well. It's always going to put you somewhere. If you get high enough, you'll be able to see that structure or that rocky formation there. But, you know, it's kind of random. This is kind of forcing me to backtrack because we started too close to the base we want to start at, actually. So I am going to kind of work my way through this stuff so I can get more leaves and wood. And there's also a piggy here and poison. A few piggies, actually. Just good. We're going to spend some time fighting stuff, too, to get some alien protein. Okay, sometimes another one will pop out here. There's a yellow slug there, but it's in the poison, but it's good to remember where it is. However, what we're really looking for is this blue slug right here. So that formation, blue slug here, if you can get to this starting point, you're good. This is exactly where you need to be to start. I would call this my starting point. I've done this a few times in testing, and I've been trying to really optimize the start. So I think this is actually what I would consider the perfect start. So if you have a better start, let me know, but I really like this start a lot. Took a bit of research and a bit of practice to figure out, but we'll see. Okay, so blue slug, that's a good thing to start off with, but the main, ooh, there's sulfur. You know what, I'm actually not gonna pick that up, as weird as it is, because I need my inventory space right now. I don't really need to know where the sulfur is, because I already know where the sulfur is, so I don't need to pick that up. We got two hatchers here, so this is kind of precarious. A lot of these flies, oh my gosh. Not too bad. Yeah, so if you don't like hatchers, this starts a little bit rough, but it's still worthwhile. Even if you die, it's worthwhile. Okay, so this is a freebie here. This hard drive doesn't require anything to get, so it's a nice free hard drive. Now, grab this, make sure you grab the copper, make sure you grab everything off the ground here. We get a lot of materials to start, and that's even more important than the hard drive right now, is all this starting material is gonna make our life way, way easier as we get set up. Two more piggies. He's not, I like when they do that. Okay, good. Just make sure you're navigating in a way that gets you a lot of leaves as well, because we need a good amount of leaves and wood for the start. So not really going out of my way for it, oh, just slightly, but you know, just kind of navigating in a way that makes sense through it. There's another sulfur, so hey, if I really need sulfur, I can get it there. And there's Caterium. So we got a sulfur and a Caterium if we want it. I don't really want it because I know where the sulfur is and I know where the Caterium is. I know where the quartz is. I am good. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's 3 of them. I forgot there was a third one. I think 2 of them are down already. Beautiful. A lot of rotors here. So, whoa, that should not have counted as a hit. That's nonsense. There's no way that should have been a hit. So this one requires rotors, but these rotors are more valuable. The 40 rotors I picked up are way more valuable than the hard drive at this point. Later, the hard drive is going to be important, so I'll come back. You know, once I have a rotor farm set up, I'll come back. Now down here, we got a spitter. Nice. We got enough room.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired.
Good.
Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air.
Okay.
Preserve the remains for later study.
Now I'm going to go in this cave real fast because we get a little bit of mycelia here, which is hard to get before you get the chainsaw. And we get another blue slug. Which now we have 2 blue slugs, so this would be 3. And that gives us enough to... Whoop. These guys are gnarly.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use.
Grab as much of this as we see.
Its mycelial network is worth further investigation.
I wish these gave more than one, though. It's kind of sad. There's nothing through here. This is just a tunnel to another part, and nothing really worthwhile to go through there to get. But we just got all the research, all the enemy types for research done, just like that. We got enough blue slugs to get a single battery, whatever they call it. Single slug thing. Slug juice, I call it. The other 2 are going to have to be used for researching the slug juice, and then finally you get a slug juice, because you need 1 slug juice to research overclocking, so you can have a slug juice, but you can't do anything with it. And I will stop saying slug juice. Slug juice. Here, I really don't know the best way to deal with those hatchers. Okay. Anyway, I think I've got plenty now. 150 wood is actually kind of bonkers to get without a chainsaw, so I'm good. All right, so this is our starting point I mentioned. On this side, we have 3 iron ore normal. On this side, we have 3 iron ore normal. So we have 6 iron ore in very close proximity with each other, and they're all normal, no impure, no pure, which is fantastic. Normal is a great thing to start with because you can't really take advantage of pure for a while anyway. We have 2 normal copper. I'm gonna build this way far away, further than you think you need to build it, because we do need a lot of space here. Next, I'm gonna build. This is sort of what's been working for me. So I'm gonna build this. Hook all 3 of these up. And then I'm going to craft about 600 of this and drop off all my research stuff as well. $600 will last us 20 minutes at full usage, which it's not going to be for some time, so it should last quite a bit longer, actually. Mycelia, all this stuff. Can't do anything with it. Copper, I can't do anything with. This steel beams, I can't do anything with. Rotors, I'll keep. Okay, so now that we got that, the first thing I need to build is actually copper. So I'm going to head over here towards the copper. And the reason for that is that I desperately need wire. Ah! Just, you can gauge if you're going to be okay. If you've got more than 4 health, you'll be okay. Or if you got more than 3 health, you'll be okay, because it drops out 3. So you're going to get hit with 3. And you fill back up to 3 pretty quickly, so you do have a pretty decent chance of enduring. Okay, so here, what I want to do is make sure, first of all, run this to here. Make sure that I have some space for the smelter, because I'm going to have to put a splitter in here pretty quickly. Wait, oh, I forgot to put the biomass in. That's not good. Okay, throw the biomass in real quick. go. Now the two that are attached to the hub only produce 20 megawatts. The one you build produces 30. So right now we've got 20, 20, 30. So we've got 70 going. Okay, now we put our constructor up ahead. Get out of here. Sorry, buddy. And again, leave space because we might split it later. And the other thing that space does, it gives us easier access to the materials. Just like that. Now I need some wire right away before I start building the next thing, because I won't even be able to run the power poles. So I'm just gonna let wire collect for just a second. While that happens, I'm gonna run over here and craft some more biomass. I mean, look at that, 104 reinforced iron plate. That's crazy. That's a lot of assemblers and constructors. All right, that should be enough, hopefully, wire to get started here. We got 8. Whoops, 8.
Potential edible
9,
collected.
10, 11,
Reminder
12.
that
Okay,
local
there we go.
small
That's
alone do
plenty.
not
Okay.
provide sufficient data
So
to
now I'm going to
determine
run this
exact risk of
down
consumption.
over to here.
Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat
Every
you.
pole requires
Store
3
this potential
wires, so
resource for later
we were
use.
just about out. We got another hatcher here, and we have 4.5 health, so should be okay dealing with him. Come here, buddy. That whiff is going to cost me. No, I'm okay. Good. There we go. Throw the miner on here. Let's get our constructor running up this way. I want to make sure there's enough room to split this as well. Make sure because you're grabbing some limestone right at the beginning there, so just make sure you set some, throw the extras in there so it can get started. That's the sentence I'm trying to form. Now, we got so much iron plate from those 2 things that I am going to run this as far as I can. Well, not as far as I can, but at least far enough so it's not a huge run from there. So I can just grab it out quickly. Just like that. So concrete is going. Green, good. Now next up I need iron rods going. So it's time to take out another hatcher. Pray for me. Oof. Narrowly escaped. I want to use this one. Later I'll come back to those ones over there. I want to get some space out here. Okay, miner. Let me see, where's a good power pole to grab from? I mean, that one's fine. I don't like having any full just because then you can't use them. Oh, wire, 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 wire. Now we got plenty of wire. We shouldn't have any wire issues for a while. Make sure there's space because we are going to split this one as well. Space here because we might double split it. That's not space. Need more space. The terrain here is just a little rough. All right, do that. Throw the iron ore in. There we go. And we'll start with iron rods. And then we'll work on iron plates right here. So we got 15 iron rods going per minute. It's meh. It is what it is. Concrete. Oh, I can get started, though. Let's get started. Let's get started. Beautiful. All right. So iron plate is producing. Let me go grab some concrete out. And we'll take a look at the first objectives here. First couple of objectives. I'll probably build another biomass burner. It's already up to 34 there. A lot of the starting areas I found, they don't really coordinate well with the limestone, actually. The limestone tends to be impure by the normal iron ore veins. And that's not universal, but at least the places that I was thinking about starting, it just didn't quite work for me. Okay, so now that we're producing everything, we can start looking at research. Either of these is fine to do. I guess it doesn't really matter the order because we're going to be waiting on something anyway. So I don't think we have enough wire here going. Yeah, we're at 139 there. We can hold off on checking, but just let some stuff produce for a little bit. Throw some more biomass in, and I'm going to redo this wiring. Of course, that's going to happen. That's fine. Turn it back on. There we go. Because I didn't want to waste the wire earlier, but now I need it. Okay, let's craft up some stuff here. Craft up more biomass. And while all this stuff is kind of producing and we're waiting for enough, what I could do at this point is I could actually start building the next tier of stuff just in place without having, you know, and then later I'll add the splitter and stuff to it. Kind of weird, but so what I'll do is I'll add another smelter here. Like this. Then I'll add, we actually need like 3 constructors out here. So we need 1, actually no, what I'll do, I want the foundation before I start doing this too much, but I can at least do this and produce screws. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but I can produce screws at least. Throw the, you know, iron, what? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Because I don't want to overproduce right now because I don't have the biomass structure yet. Oh my gosh, could I place that worse? Okay, so now it's ready. All I have to do, we can also get it wired. So I want to rewire this as, no, wait, okay. I want to run maybe this one over to here. Have it wire this, and then this. So right now it's not going to do anything, because, oh. Here. Wire this. So these are all wired up now. All I need to do is just get the splitter. Once I have the splitter, we're good. And actually, I don't even need the splitter right now, because look at all this iron ore. I can start producing right now. just throw the iron ore in here and let it go. And we're already going to be producing screws, and that's pretty cool. Just like here, the iron ingots should be coming out faster than this can handle. Yeah, so if we take this out and we throw it here, then that can start producing as well. Pretty sick. We can do the same thing with the copper. We can get the copper set up going while we wait for the stuff we need. So again, it's going to be split off of here, and it's going to be just... we got our smelter. So I'm going to set another smelter here. Maybe back a little bit, because this one's going to require, the double constructor setup. So we're going to have one constructor here, one constructor here. This one's going to be producing cable and wire and copper. Okay. And let's get the wiring set up. Okay, and then I'll throw, let's see if we should have some ore in here. Yeah, look, it's full. Throw that in here. Should have some ingots in here. Throw that in here. There we go. And now we're producing. Build another one of these guys right here. Yeah, da 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 da. And we're producing. Let's go. Okay, let's see where we're at now. We're at 218 wire because I just spent a bit. Concrete. Hopefully we're close. I think we need 200 or 300 for foundation. We're not even close. Okay, so what I'm going to do is maybe help this along a little bit. I can grab... Oh, you know what? No, I need a second constructor here as well. This one's going to also be split off, I just realized. It's going to be split off and then merged back together. Like this. So we're going to go concrete, and then we should be backed up here completely, or close to it. Close to it. And grab this limestone out of here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I can put that back. All right. And we'll just put a little storage container right here. And we'll fix... Oh, missing iron plate. Never mind. We'll just come back and get it. Yeah, so I think since we already kind of not screwed it up, but we already started building without foundation. So I think the first tier we need is actually going to be the splitter merger one, because that one's going to be the most vital for what we're doing right now. Foundation is going to be important, and I'm going to be rebuilding all this production, so that's why I'm not too concerned about it, but I want to do logistics first. So let's see how we're doing on everything else. 106, we're pretty close there. 80, we're kind of close there. Look at these screws spitting out. Okay. Now's a good time to reload these machines here. Oh, it's already reloaded? Wait, how is that possible? Reload the iron in then. So reload this iron ore so it has something to produce. And yeah. Yes, queen. Do the same thing over here. I mean, this is a cool way to set up. I actually hadn't tried this before, but I really like this strategy right off the bat. It's a very cool little strategy to do here. Look at that. Just throw that right over here. We're almost out there, so perfect timing. $88. How are we doing over here? Let's top these all off. Just like that. Good. think we're very close at this point. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, we're so close. We are so close. $11 iron rods left. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Now we finish this off, and we got to go pick up some more stuff because we got to be able to build them, but we can start doing our splitters and mergers and making ourselves happy. Oh, I need plates too. Thought plates were done, but not quite. Beautiful. Let's go. Boom. All right, now we'll go back to base building. Look at that alliteration there.
Conveyor belts can now merge,
Back to base
split,
building.
and lift
Back to
to
base
save
building.
space
Okay.
and enhance the productivity of your factory.
So all I need here is a
It
merger
encourages
or a
you to
splitter
consider
or a
investing in
merger
verticality
or
when
a
it
splitter.
comes to factory
One of the
logistics.
two.
If you feel stressed by this
See if I can do
complexity,
one.
imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean.
One singular
Breathe in,
splitter
visualize
here.
all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Phase it kind of this direction here. Nice. Okay. Go over here and do the same thing. And then go down to concrete and do the same thing. Oh, looks, we're also going to get a merger there. We're almost out of plate though. Go grab some more iron plate and then we'll head down to the mergers and get to merging. We are under 30 minutes in and we are killing it right now. See this, guys? This is called killing it. There's a summer sloop up there. Whatevs. No big deal. See how we're doing. We should be close here, hopefully. Boom. And then also this one was producing until it ran out of stuff. Ran out of stuff. Okay, so first thing, merge. Just like that. Boom, boom. Whoops. Boom. And split. So this is not going to be producing 100% optimally because, let's see, do I have extra sitting in here? I do. Okay, good. I can get started here. This takes 45 and 45, so that's a total of 90 that it wants, and this only provides 60. So the plan is eventually we're going to overclock that one to 90 with a 50% from a slug juice. Now, as far as using slug juice, it's not great to use on like construction things because you could always just build another machine, but you can't just, you can't always just find another vein. So that's the situation I'm okay with because, even though overclocking creates an exponential increase in the cost for that machine, it's I think that's the situation where it's worthwhile and just going to pay the most dividends. So I do not mind that at all. Should be pretty close here to base building now. Um, 61. Wow, we're not that close. Okay, so what do we do now? Everything's producing how I want it to be, so I don't really have a lot to work on right now. So I'm trying to think what the best use of my time would be. And I think it might be gathering more biomass, even though it's not super effective. I can also go take care of this hatcher. I got another hatcher I can take care of as well.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
The
There's a
astrobiologist
slug
Dr.
up
D.M.
here as
Mercer was the
well.
first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts.
Wait,
These
I thought there was.
chain-melted
Maybe it was
state
that one.
spheres are named
That's
in
too
his
far.
honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal and will require study to
So one of the
determine local
things that this is
application,
not
stored for
great
later
about
use.
compared to like, forest biome is just how quickly you pick up biomass. Like in the forest biomes, you can just sweep your chainsaw in area mode and you pick up like 100 leaves at a time. It's crazy. Here, not so much. So it's a bit of a struggle getting enough leaves and getting enough wood. So this is not a bad use of time. I can grab this now because I'm not starved for inventory space.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential
So here's another
resource for
limestone
later
vein,
use.
another normal one. There's actually two more normal ones behind as well. So there's four normal limestone veins in the starting area, which is absolutely crazy and beautiful. Mycelia is also very common here once we get the chainsaw because, oh, is that Caterium? No, that's more quartz. I don't know if it's worthwhile. Might be able to get down a tier, but probably not. I think you need like 100 or something, so we'll grab it though. Yeah, so the best areas I've found are just along the water here, and it's still not great. Also, when you're collecting stuff, I found that you can just, if you press and hold E on the first set of leaves, then it will stay held down. Even if you're like not actively getting any leaves, it'll stay grabbing them when you do get to more leaves. So it's much better than trying to like click, 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 click. This is a pretty decent little set of leaves here, huh? Wow, that's actually pretty good. Maybe I'll go get that yellow slug that was in the poison. That's not a bad idea. I think it's over here somewhere. Even though, maybe I have enough for the research right now, I don't have enough for what I want to do, which is building my biomass setup. Oh, another normal lime. Oh, is that the same one? No, that's a different one. Is there like a fifth one? Holy cow. I didn't even realize there were so many limestones. I kind of went a weird way here, actually. I think I got circled around in a way that I didn't want to. But the good news is we just picked up a crap ton of leaves. Oh, my mouse got stuck for a second. Likely story, bro. This is near the yellow slug, but I can't remember where. And now there's poison, so I don't think I can pick it up. Once that poison activates, it's kind of over. It's in there somewhere. There it is right there, but I don't think I can get to it because of the poison. Can I? Oh, yellow slug. Let's go. What's attacking me now? Oh. When the pigs die and they're like moving as you do it, their drop will just drop immediately and then their body will have physics. So you got to try to find their loot wherever you drop them at. Okay, so 1,500 leaves is pretty good. 200, that's pretty good too. Yeah, 200 wood. So we're in good shape to get the initial setup going for the biomass farm. As far as where to build it, I want to build it far, far out. This is bauxite. I'm going to grab it because I might be building over here, actually. Bauxite's kind of meaningless. It's not a research one. It's like aluminum. It's way down the road, so... Okay, so let's see if we are close on this stuff now. Oh, our inventory is actually totally full now. Very good, okay. Just gonna throw this in here for now. We'll go ahead and deal with that later. That can go in the trash. All that research stuff goes in here. There we go. Top these bad boys off, just out of an abundance of caution. So we're producing at 76 and our capacity is 100. So we're pretty darn close to capacity. So we have to be a little bit aware of that. Did I do it? Okay. We have to be aware of that. You know, we're not worried, but we have to be aware that we're close. Okay, 138. 104. So as long as we have concrete, we're good. In concrete, we need a lot of concrete for what we're doing. A lot of concrete for what we're doing. So hopefully concrete's doing a good job here. Concrete's doing okay. 470, so that means we're gonna have 270 left for building what we need to build. We'll probably be okay. The other thing I could have built here, and maybe I should real fast actually before I go on. I just realized I could have built a splitter here as well. I do have enough space for it, so
Milestone reached.
I can do one more
Several new
smelter
structures are
here.
now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which
And another
makes it easier to
constructor
manage
here.
placement of any structure. In the
And we'll
event
still be
that you
fine. We're not going to hit
experience
that 200
amnesia for all
threshold, but
events prior
we'll
to
do a
planetfall,
split.
Be reassured that memories of beloved humans
And this is just
or
going to
animals
allow us to have a
always been
second
distractions
source
from
of
your
iron
important
plate.
mission.
Move it up slightly so I have some more space to merge. Okay. There we go. More plate production. That's a good thing. So it's going to be 40 plate per minute instead of 20. And we're at 84 now. A little scary, but we're okay. All right, so I'm gonna add 2 meter foundation to my hot task bar. And then wherever you think you want to build like twice as far out because we need a lot of space for factory stuff. So that's why I was thinking out here maybe on top of this rock. Try to get some height. So we're gonna go ahead and, first hold control. Make sure you hold control when you build your first one because you're trying to lock to the main grid or whatever they call it, the global grid or world grid, and then you're good from there. Okay, so the idea here is we need about 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that. And then we do it again. And it's fine. I'm burying a cactus, but that's okay. We're going to do it 2 more times. And then we're going to start building here. So, yeah, I think that's going to be good. We're going to start building back here. Power biomass burner. Okay, we need more stuff. So let's go get more stuff. Put 9 more on here. Definitely don't have enough for 9 more, but maybe I have enough for 3 more. 3 more would be fine to get started with. And remember, I also have 2 there. Wire's good. Holy cow, wire's really good. Now, on the front of these, I want to build a decent ramp here. Right there. Nope, down. Just like that. That's good enough for now to get up here. Okay, let's build 3 more. Oh, did I build these backwards? I built them backwards. How did I build them backwards? I knew something looked off to me because I felt like I was building on the wrong side there. Okay, so first of all, also need to make sure it's lined up in the back here and the side. Let me lock it. So if you press H, you can lock it in and kind of see where it is. This is the right spot right here. Okay, we'll move it 1 out like this. Use the straight conveyor belts there. Definitely glad I built that second iron plate because I need iron plate badly now. Okay, so I think it's the same. Yeah, it looks the same. Okay, and then we're gonna build a merger, or sorry, another splitter right here. Right in the middle, and I believe on the line is gonna work. We're missing iron plate though. Thank you, Iron Plate, for doing a good job. You're doing great, Iron Plate. Looks perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Now what I need to do is get something feeding in. I think I'm going to put it on this side. The storage container is going to be over here. Want it just far enough so that it can click in nicely like that. And I'm going to go ahead and start pumping in the biomass that I have. And that should get these things started. Run this like this. 1, 2, 3. Put another one right here. Put this one right here. Four, 5, and 6. There we go. And now I'm going to start crafting a little bit here. Now, eventually we're going to be upgrading this, but not right away. So I do like to put a crafting bench out here just so I have something to work with. Something with which to work. Oh, I put all that stuff away. Go get your juice. Go get your stuff back, dude. Yeah, so I think the next thing I want to unlock is actually obstacle clearing. So I can start working on that. 500, yeah, I think I have all that. Let me just do a little bit of crafting here, at least the wood. I want these to fill up. If they can fill up, then they'll start plugging things up so the next stuff can go. Next set of biomass burners can go. And I think I'm okay with running this wire back into the main frame now. And letting it take over as well. Okay, just throw all this in here. It's fine. Okay, so this one I'm gonna move right to here. I don't know. I don't know exactly where this is gonna run to, so I'm slightly concerned about blocking something I need to. So I'm gonna put it there and then here. And now I only want one wire ever running out of a biomass generator area because I want to be able to disconnect it very easily if I need to. That's not bad. I'll just do this. Destroy this stuff. And destroy... Let this one run to here. Oh, can't do that. That is okay. Pull these out. Good. All right, now that's doing great. Let's see if we got enough stuff to move on here. I think I might have enough on me. I'm not even sure. I do have enough on me. That's awesome. Wait. Not cable, apparently. Where's the cable? Do I not have any cable on me? I literally ran out of cable. Well, I definitely have enough cable now. Beautiful. Okay. Now I need to build an equipment workbench and try to craft a chainsaw. Let's go. Chainsaw time. Okay. So I am going to craft... Oh, that's what happened. I dropped the cable on the ground somehow. Okay. I'm just going to get enough to build maybe 40... 32 is actually okay. I don't want to spend too much time crafting this. So I think before I go, though, I'm going to get the constructor rolling now.
This isn't just fun. It's contractually mandated. Fun, fun, fun.
Okay, so now what I can do over here is I can have a constructor feeding into this. And am I going to have enough space here? I might have to broaden this slightly, but yeah, that should be good. I'll put the constructor right here. It's going to just wrap around here. Like that. It's not going to let me do it with the straight, but I'll do it with the default. Okay, so we're going to craft solid biofuel. This is the one that I wanted to run to here. Maybe here and then here. I'm actually going to grab all this stuff out of here and throw it in here instead. Then we're going to put another storage container right behind here. Is that enough space? It should be close. It's actually going to be really close, but I think it's okay. So now I'll feed all this into here. It's not going to be optimal yet. So I'm going to let this flow in, and then eventually we're going to want to pull all that stuff out and replace it. So once these start getting close, then I'll do that. While that's going, I'll go ahead and I'll do these leaves. And basically what I want to make sure is the solid biofuel is touching all of them. So when I swap them out, I can, just plug the solid biofuel in. And then maybe I can craft the next 6. Or I just let it go for a while to fill up. Yeah, it's fine. So the good thing about doing it this way, there's a good and a bad. The good thing is that it scales very nicely. The bad thing is we have to fill up the front ones for the back ones to function correctly because it uses sort of a manifold style setup. Okay, so now this one's ready, so I'm going to grab this out and let that flow in. Same thing here, grab this out and let that flow in. Same thing here, grab this out and let that flow in. Do it over here as well. There we go. Now they're all producing. Oh, I accidentally put my solid that I had on me. Let me grab that back out. Okay. I need that for chainsawing stuff. All right, now what do we do? 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 Let's see. I want to build 6 more biomass burners, so let's see if I have enough yet. Yeah, we're getting there. Iron plate's doing well now. Okay. No, we don't have enough concrete. What are we at right now? 51 minutes. This is pretty good. Getting a biomass farm set up in an hour is pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna have to build another row here as well, so let's do it now. Yeah, I think that's right. Yep, that's gonna be right. And then I think I'm gonna need to build a little bit out of the back, but that's okay. So we need 2, every new set we make is 2 new rows. It's easier to stay structured if you do it that way, so. There. Skip. Go. Okay. Now I'm gonna build a merger right here. Facing forward. Probably there. And then we're gonna put 3 constructors behind here. And then the job of these 3 is going to be to create biomass from other stuff. So this one's going to be leaves. This one's going to be wood. And this one's going to be something else eventually. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Probably actually mycelia is what it's going to be. But I do have to build this so I have storage containers in the back. So I need to be able to just throw them in storage containers. Ugh, almost. Let's do a 4 so it just faster, less space. Okay. Why is that one not getting lined up right? There we go. Sweet. Teeniest bit of wood. Teeniest bit of leaves. Not enough, really. Key, though, is it's going to pump into here, and we're all going to be happy. Wait, what happened to the... Oh, I do have it. Okay. All right. Let's see how we're doing on research now. Probably get one more tier done here. Maybe field research would be good. We're close. Just get some screws and we're good. So I am going to stay working on my biomass stuff before I really expand production. It's really a tough call, kind of figure out which way to do it. It's a really tough call because you want to get production going so that while you're farming other stuff, your production is kind of optimized. But if you're farming other stuff, then that's fine, you got time. But the problem is if I overproduce, I might run into an issue of stuff breaking. I'm supposed to do this research while I was talking. Stuff can, you know, if the fuse blows, that's desperation. Then that's like zero is producing. So right now stuff is producing, you know, it's producing at a decent rate. It's not producing completely optimally. I could get 120 screws going quite easily. But I have enough to at least start working my... Wait, look, I mean, look at that. Like, if I'm just doing other stuff, I'm going to get enough to do all this research. And maybe I'll stick around until I can finish research, and then... Well, I won't be able to finish research. I do have some rotors, but... it's going to be a close call here. So first thing I can do is at least clean up this area. Let me go ahead and drop a M.A.M down so that I can start researching and I can get my mycelia rolling out. I want to do mycelia first so that I can actually make biomass out of it. And I'll worry about this other stuff later, but I want the biomass to be rolling, so...
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually,
you know, obviously I can get a parachute, but I don't need one right now.
Making a strong but lightweight natural fabric.
So I'm going to fill up the machines first, like that.
Control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Like that. And then this one I'm going to choose biomass mycelia. Mycelia is pretty effective. It's like 1 to 10, so basically it's another passive way to get a lot of stuff done there. What else? Oh, you know what I really want to do is... Yeah, let's do that. So another thing I want to do is get the rebar gun, because that's going to help me with exploring around a little bit. So let's see if I can start working on that. Let me move this. This is silly. I don't know why I built it way out there. So that's going to be an alien megafauna. So I'm going to grab all of my megafauna out. Boom, 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 boom. Hopefully I have enough for everything. She's going to get mad at me.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many
Is the thing back, by the way?
The message you just skipped is one of
Not
the
yet,
winners
47
of the monthly
seconds.
Pioneer's Choice Most Interesting Message Award. What a shame.
Okay, now I make the
Sometimes
goo
toes
out
need
of
to be
all of it.
stepped on for the sake of progress. Fortunately for you,
let me
I have no toes.
grab enough stuff. Do I have enough? Do I have 300? It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. I might not have enough of anything. I don't have enough of anything, actually. Just screws, I think. So I did not hand produce anything here. So I got some feedback that I was hand producing too much stuff. Which I do agree with in principle. Feels like there are times when you might do it, but if you can find something else to do with your time, it's always going to be better spent doing that. Oh, we're just short on those, actually. Okay, we're close. All right, let's continue on with research while that's going on. Nice. I got 2 things I want to do here, actually.
Research completed.
Do I have enough
Alien protein
cables
can now be
yet?
turned into biomass or
Because
alien DNA capsules.
cables, I'm
In
pretty sure I'm
addition to
not
being
producing
used
them
for
fast
research,
enough.
the invaluable
1,000
alien
cables,
life form data
crazy.
in these capsules can
Yeah,
be
that's going to
traded
be
for
rough
fixit
until I get
coupons
the
at Ransom
main
Sync.
production going, so
We
probably not
guarantee the
there, but
best
maybe
capsule
this
to
one.
coupon exchange
More
on
iron
anywhere on
rods,
this planet.
no! Let's see. Let's do it. Let's split. Sometimes it's hard to hook that up there, but I guess because it's up in the air a bit, it allowed it to happen, so that's good. All right, now we're producing 30 iron rod per minute. Okay. How we doing on power? Our capacity's way high. Okay, fine. We'll get more production going. So this same thing here, I can do some real optimized stuff here. Same thing, just split it. Fine, game. You forced me to do it. You forced my hand. I mean, doing this with foundations is probably going to be a lot better. But, you know, I'll get back to it. There's no power here. Okay, get the power over here. What are you doing? There we go. Now we need 3 constructors. Just way out here somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Need a merger. And a splitter. Now to store these, we need 2 storage containers, because weird how it works. And if I was going to go through all this, why didn't I just get the platforms going? I don't know. We're going to clean it up soon. Oh my gosh, no. So because the outputs of these are 40 each, if I try to put them all together, it'll be 60. And we definitely don't have space for 60. So instead, what we'll do is I'm sorry, altogether be 120, and we can only run 60, I guess that's what I should say. So by doing it this way, we got 60 going into each of these, and we're not going to have any overflow issues at all. Anyway, let's turn this in now.
Milestone reached.
Last one
The
is this
assembler
one.
can produce more complex parts, including the first project part,
Did I get the
smart
rotors?
plating, which is crucial for initiating project
Okay, so
assembly.
now I have a plan
Project
here
parts
as
must be
well.
delivered to the space elevator. By
I'm going to
completing
put
your contracted
an
duties as part of project
assembler.
assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company
I don't know
goals
how
without
this is going to
any
work.
of
I'll
the
put two
ulterior
assemblers
motive.
just kind of out in the middle of
Note,
nowhere.
humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your
This one's going to be
inadequate crafting
reinforced. This
skill
one's going to
when
be
compared to an
rotors.
assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human
And
abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and
this one's going to
commodifying
go to
natural
here.
resources.
And this one's going to go to here. And then this one's going to feed into here. Oh no, into here, because rotors are over there. This is not a permanent solution by any means, by the way. So I know it's gross. Now let's get these powered. I know it's really, really icky. But by getting these set up, now I'm in a position where I feel very comfortable with kind of heading out into the wild and, you know, continuing to set myself up for success with my system here. So, yeah, I think this is good. Rebar gun. I need to get the rebar gun going as well. We're at 146 out of 360, so we're in good shape there. Let me see the rebar gun here. What do I need for it? We got enough now, though, so let's get that done. We got to craft 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Go over here. Boom. And then this one, we're like 6 short on the
Research to develop
reinforced.
The rebar gun is now available.
Let's go get it
When
out of our
completed,
machine. Oh,
you will
wait,
be
what's
in
going on here?
possession
Why
of a
is the
tool
machine not
effective
running?
against any local obstacles actively objecting
Oh,
to
it
the
started.
Fix-It
Okay, good.
mission.
It's running. It's working. It's working. We got 2, 3, 4. Five. Okay. I don't know why I did that. I was just avoiding handcrafting, so whatever. Oh my god, just the tiniest amount of screws. So this is actually producing just enough so that I will run out of screws, actually. Need 500, I need 500, I need 500. Give me 500. I'm gonna take some out of here. Okay. Because I also need some to produce it. Okay, rebar gun. Yeah,
Rebar gun
I
and
need
iron rebar ammo unlocked.
quite a bit of stuff
Your
here.
ingenuity towards preservation of Fix-It property has
Okay,
been
we're
noted.
handcrafting,
You
people.
earned a
We are
micro break.
handcrafting like crazy.
And welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
See if we got our 6 here. Five. One more, one more, one more. One more, baby. Let's go. There we go. Now we'll just let it do its thing while we go collect stuff. $100 rebar. Everything is good for now. I just need to make sure I go collect stuff pretty urgently. I can do 2 more. Or one more. Oh, shoot. Not 2 more. It's not a 2 more. Okay. This reload will take care of 1, but I don't want to take a slot just for that. So there we go. Drop this off. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop all this stuff off here because I know I'm not doing anything with it right now. And what I want is a lot of space so I can go hunt. Okay. So in the next episode, we're going to go hunting. We're going to go hunting. We're going to get some more cool stuff. And we're going to be feeding our machines here and just kind of letting production do its thing. It's in an okay spot right now. Obviously, copper sheets we don't have set up, but we have everything set up. It's not optimally set up, but we have to get a backlog of biomass. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. So catch you guys in the next one. Bye.